Good afternoon. I'm Chief Andrew Cote of the Ansonia Police Department, and with me are members of the Ansonia Police Department, along with Mayor David Cassetti. We are standing before you today to announce the arrest of Jose Morales for the murder of Christine Holloway. In a few minutes, Lieutenant Patrick Lynch will provide you with the details of the arrest. During the evening hours of December 2nd, 2019, the relative quiet of Myrtle Avenue was shattered by the discovery of the death of Christine Holloway. Ansonia Police and Connecticut State Police Central District Major Crime Squad responded to the scene. Through the long hours of the investigation, it was also learned that Vanessa Morales, age 1, was not present at the residence and her whereabouts were unknown. The incident became both a homicide investigation and a missing child investigation. The Ansonia Police Department, Detective Division, along with the Connecticut State Police, Derby Police, and FBI agents have spent hundreds of hours working on the homicide as well as attempting to locate baby Vanessa. In fact, to this day, we continue to follow every possible lead in trying to locate baby Vanessa. Prior to turning the microphone over to Lieutenant Lynch, I would like to recognize a few people. I would like to thank Lieutenant Wayne Williams and Detective Sergeant James Froelich for their leadership and direction in this case. I want to thank Lieutenant Patrick Lynch for his endless help in the investigation and countless hours answering press requests. I would be remiss if I did not mention Detective Stephen Adcox, Detective Brian Hart, Detective Richard Esposito, and Detective Kristen Hunt, along with Detective John Tresser, for their unwavering attention to detail and rigorous investigative skills. I also want to thank all the men and women of the Patrol Division of the Ansonia Police Department for their help in this case. I would also like to thank the FBI, Connecticut State Police, Derby Police, Stratford Police, Hamden Police, and Naugatuck Police for their help in following leads and securing evidence. This case has shaken the small city of Ansonia and will reverberate within the city for a very long time. I hope that this arrest helps bring some closure to the Holloway family. I will also add that we will continue our search for baby Vanessa in hopes of returning her home safely. Thank you.
Today at approximately 11:30 a.m., Jose Morales was arrested and charged with murder and tampering with evidence in the homicide of Christine Holloway. Morales is being held on a $5 million bond and is set to be arraigned this afternoon at 2 p.m. in Derby Superior Court. The warrant obtained to charge Morales will be made available at the conclusion of this press conference. The arrest of Jose Morales is the next step in presenting a case for prosecution in the homicide of Christine Holloway. The Ansonia Police Department continued to investigate the homicide following leads, along with evaluating and testing evidence to add to the prosecution of Jose Morales. Anyone with information regarding the homicide of Christine Holloway should contact the Ansonia Police Department. We will not be taking any questions regarding the homicide investigation in order to protect the integrity of the prosecution of the case moving forward. As you know, the homicide is only one part of our investigation. The Ansonia Police Department, along with our law enforcement partners, continue to follow leads and tips in the disappearance of baby Vanessa. We hope that this arrest will lead to more information on the whereabouts of baby Vanessa. We encourage anyone with information regarding baby Vanessa, where she is, or who she may be with, to come forward. The circumstances of how baby Vanessa came into their custody is irrelevant at this point. Our goal is to return baby Vanessa safely to her family. At this time, on behalf of Chief Coda, the Ansonia Police Department would like to recognize and thank the following people for their work, commitment, and assistance in this investigation. All of the sworn and civilian members of the Ansonia Police Department, in particular Lieutenant Wayne Williams, Commander of the Investigative Services Division, Detective Sergeant James Froelich, Detective Stephen Adcox, Detective Kristen Hunt Flynn, Detective Brian Hart, Detective Richard Esposito, and Detective John Tresser. The Derby Police Department, Chief Gerald Narowski, Lieutenant Justin Stanko, Detective Sergeant John Netto, Detective Gino DeMoro, Detective Ben Bartone, Detective Edward Sullivan, and Officer Joseph Massetti. All of the special agents, task force officers, and civilian employees from the Federal Bureau of Investigation New Haven office, in particular, Special Agent in Charge Brian Turner, Assistant Special Agent in Charge Ari Papadakis, Special Agent Wendy Bowersox, Supervisory Special Agent Jeff Waterman, and Supervisory Special Agent Kurt Suzdak. The members of the FBI Criminal Abduction Rapid Deployment Unit and the Behavioral Analysis Unit. The Connecticut State Police, Colonel Stavros Melikas, Major Scott Smith, Lieutenant Sean Corey, Sergeant Matt Gonzalez, Sergeant Ralph Soda, Sergeant Anthony Giuliano, the Central Major District's Crime Unit, and the Emergency Services Unit of the Connecticut State Police. And the following police departments: Hamden PD, Naugatuck Police Department, New Haven Police Department, and Stratford Police Department. Finally, and most importantly, we would like to thank the citizens who have provided tips, information, and their support throughout this investigation. That will conclude our press conference for now. I'll be issuing the arrest warrant shortly.
Lieutenant Lynch, do you think that this particular arrest will hopefully lead to the discovery of baby Vanessa?
Our hope is that this will spur on whoever has information, now that an arrest has been made, to come forward and provide us with that information.
Pat, can you provide any possible details linking Morales to her disappearance?
As we said from the beginning, through our investigation, Jose Morales was the last known person to be seen with baby Vanessa.
Lieutenant, do you have any promising leads that will guide you to perhaps where Vanessa may be?
We continue to get leads every day. We won't talk about the particular content or veracity of those. We'll continue to follow any lead that we get to see if we can find baby Vanessa and bring her home.
What about the volume of the leads? Obviously, there was a lot coming in when this first happened. Has it continued to stay at that pace? Are you seeing fewer and fewer?
Well, it's slowed down somewhat. That over time that normally happens, but we continue to still get leads, and we will follow them through to their natural conclusion.
Lieutenant, can you address the 2 ransom notes that were received seeking money for Vanessa?
We are not going to address that issue at this point.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, thank you very much.